Attention all mud lovers, I'm down here today on the Thames foreshore looking for one thing today, and that is the big artillery shells. I'm in my camo, so hopefully they won't see me coming, and I've got my metal detector as well, so I can winkle out all the brass amongst all the iron. So yeah, let's go and see if we can find one. So during the Second World War, a lot of the buildings that were demolished were literally thrown on the Thames. And here we go, this is an example of some of the bricks that we find. Big heap of them, all from a certain area that was absolutely annihilated in the Blitz by the Luftwaffe. And all these are house bricks. There's so many of them, and hopefully amongst this there might be some artillery shells. We just got to dig deep and be lucky. Brought my wonky spade with me today. I don't usually take a spade out with me, but I brought this one out and I realised when I got here it's actually got a whopping great crack in it. So I'm not sure if this is going to be any good for me today. It bends like anything. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. See how gloopy it is down here as well. Not much to see. That's alright though, because we're mud lovers, we don't mind a bit of mud. That's where all the good stuff is, all in the mud. It's got to be prepared to get dirty. Now if you look carefully, you can see this is the impression of where one used to be. You can still see, I think, some markings where, you know, a bit like where you get a coin in the clod. Sometimes you can see some markings where that would have been the base of it there. And that's where the trigger mechanism was. So I'm pretty sure I'm in the right spot where I found it last time. And if we can find one, it's going to be awesome. There's so much iron. There's a few tricks we can do. We'll put the gain up a little bit. Oh. Put the gain up. Discriminate out the iron, hopefully. There's pretty good. And quietens down a little bit. See, a small coil helps down here, because if you had a big coil, you'll just get signals all the time. So a little coil helps get in amongst all the rocks and all the large bits of iron that we find down here. There's a lot of iron, and we need to get in between it to find the good stuff. It's littered with bolts and other bits of metal, iron. We don't want any of that. Bolt there as well. Loads of stuff left over from the days when there was factories and shipbuilding. Bolts everywhere. Absolutely littered with them. So we're going to get a lot of false signals today. That's a big drill bit. The stuff's everywhere, so it's going to be hard, but we'll give it a go. Right guys, look what I found. It's not an artillery shell. It's the right sort of size, and it's made of metal. But this big lump of iron is actually a log splitter. Look at that. That's a beauty, lovely bit of metal there. Solid iron. I'm getting a lot of this at the moment, lots of big lumps of iron. But if I just show you the profile there, look. It's actually been hit there quite a lot. And this would have been used to split the logs for shipbuilding or building the wharfs, anything. It's a big old lump of iron, it's lovely. Well, the first find with the detector is a little musket ball. Now this isn't what we want to find really. It's either a musket ball or a bit of shrapnel from an anti-aircraft shell. A bit hard to really identify. This one hasn't got a seam on, so it could actually be part of an anti-aircraft shell, so it must be in the right area. Right guys, little spot to find. Can you see it? I'll zoom in slowly. Is a little coin on its side, just poking out in the sunlight. There we go, big old penny, George V, 1920? 1920, I think it says 1920. So that's pretty good, but we're not looking for that. little bit later, we're looking for something during the Second World War. The big artillery shells. That's what I came down here for, but I'll take a coin. Happy with that. So what's that? Iron. Some kind of chisel. It's a nice signal. Is it a bit of iron, a bit of copper? Oh, a bit of muddy copper. Loads of that stuff down here. You can see there's so much iron around here. The thing's going off all the time. So it's hard work. Get the signal there. Oh. Oi oi. Yes. Oh come on, look at that. That's brass. That is brass. Can you see that? Oh, it's got to be something good. It's got to be a shell casing, come on! Alright, I don't want to scratch it, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to kind of dig around it, change hands. I think I'm going to have to get the big knife out. Let me get the big knife out. Got the big knife out, but we're going to be careful not to scratch it. We're going to sort of take away bit by bit. There it goes, it's up there. Oh, it's looking good. Oh, that's quite close to the surface, isn't it? There it goes, look. Up there. There's the base. They're still here after all these years. It took ages, but I finally got one. I've done quite a bit. It's a beauty. Right, I'm doing this bit left. I'm filming left-handed. I'm digging with my right arm. So, God, how far down does it go? It keeps going. Oh, I scratched it a little bit there. It'll polish out. A little bit of T-cut and that'll be alright. Bit of brass, so that'll come up lovely. And hopefully we can lift it out. That's a lovely sized one as well. My other one I found is smaller than this one. And with a bit of luck, well, I'm pretty sure the base might be stamped up. We can tell what year it is as well. There it goes, look. A little bit in there. Let's hope it's not live, otherwise it could go bang. There we go, look, it's coming out, lovely. Look at that, look at the colour on that. How far down does it go? Underneath some chalk as well. I think what happened is a lot of these got chucked in. Is that the end? No, it keeps going. Blimey, this is a big one. Look, it keeps on going. Yep, keeps on going. Oh, sorry. I'll put all this back as well so it doesn't erode the foreshore even more. But whoa, I'm excited, man, this is good. It was worth coming out in the rain on this cold autumnal day. Yes, come on. Got to find the end now. Oh, it gets deeper. I wonder if there's one underneath it as well. I'll use my spade, but I've broken it. Look. Look at that. Knackered spade there, it's almost going to break. I can't use the spade. I don't want to either. This is more of a excavation as opposed to a dig. It keeps going down. See a nice big bit out of the way there. Alright, I think that's got to be the end. Where's my little trail gone? So I'm hitting brick right over it. This is what the big knife's for. We have reached the end. I don't know if you can see that, but that is the end there. And look, the sun's come out. The sun's come out today. There we go. Look at that. That's got to be 6, 12, 20 inches there, and you can just see there that the rim, if you can get it on light there, there's a little rim where, so it's not live, so there's no shell, there's no, it's not, yeah, not live, so it will be alright. No sense of sticking it, maybe the big knife will help. Oh, let's get more around there. Oh, it's so embedded. Let's get that brick out of the way. Right, I'm going to put the camera down while I dig this brick out. I cannot do that one-handed, so back in a second. Getting filthy, I should wear gloves. Too excited. Here we go. Look, that brick's out the way now. There we go. Now we're cooking. That should be enough. I don't think it's going to come out yet. Let's get a little bit more around the top. Look at that, isn't that lovely? Look at that. Around there. So as we get half of it out, then dig around half of it, then it should come out in one piece. Let's get a little bit out of the nozzle in. You ready, guys? This is the first time it's going to come up in 80 plus years. Here we go. Hey, look at that. see the look at the bottom of that. I'm going to give that a clean up and see if we can reveal any markings. Hey, yes, we've done it. Here we go, guys. Let's see what it says on the base, because the base is where it holds the information. That's where the primer is. Oh, let's get this mud off. It's coming off. Whoa. $1942. See that? 1942. Yep, and then there's the date there as well. 42. Number 15. Number 15. Oh, I'm so happy. That's a beauty. Those markings, isn't that beaut? There's a little broad arrow there telling you it's military. 1942 CF 184 KBY 1142, and another little triangle marking there. So we'll see if we can find out where this came from, what these markings mean. Obviously we know what 1942 means. Another broad arrow there. Lot 388. Absolutely fantastic. There's another little marking there. 6PR CW, and all these different markings tells you where it was made, what factory it came from, probably where it was intended to go. Yeah, look at that, isn't that a beauty? Now is the ugly job of getting rid of all that muck. Look, all the gunk coming out of it. All that black mud. Been there for 80 years. And there we go, guys, one beautiful brass artillery shell. I said I'd find one, didn't I?
Well done. You finally got one.
What do you reckon?
Lovely that, isn't it? What's it? Was it 1942?
Yep.
Well, this morning.
Yep.
Brilliant, mate. Well done.
Cheers, mate.
but you
I just recorded your reaction and I might put it on YouTube.